When we talk about ethical leadership, we say that for civility,
Yes.
in order for civility to occur and be sustained,
Yeah.
one needs to embrace values, in
That's
fact,
right.
embody values of recognition, respect, and reverence.
Yes.
I find it fascinating the way you tell your story and the role of reverence. Most
Yeah.
people tie that into some God idea, but one does not need God to talk about something incredibly spiritual.
Yes.
About our home, this earth,
Yes.
how we are connected. And the lesson I'm hearing you speak to are these lessons associated with justice, with hope maybe,
Oh, absolutely.
integrity.
Integrity, absolutely. I love the way you asked that question, because indeed, nature was the place where, it is the place where you encounter something higher than yourself. I mean, before I go home every night, I take a look at the stars, because I think it should be a compliment to your religiosity. And believe me, even here at Audubon is not a religious institution by any means. I need to make sure that's clear. And I never wear my, you know, on my shoulder that I'm a minister and I do this work. However, I just mentioned that I have a doctorate in ecological theology. People will saddle up to me and want to tell their stories of what we call outdoor epiphanies, of their encounters of
An
something
outdoor
great.
epiphany.
Outdoor epiphanies happen all the time, whether it's that 6 o'clock encounter of birding or seeing a flock of birds. Man, if you were to visit one of our centers in Nebraska and see the cranes take off in the mornings, it's the most, it's so spiritual, and the word I'm looking for is historical. I mean, it's ancient to see these ancient looking birds all take off. But people come to me and tell me all kind of stories of, you know, feeling the energy of the waters, of the rocks, and what they want, Dr. Fluker, is affirmation that I'm not crazy,
And I'm not alone.
and that I'm not alone. And most people don't understand that we have disciplines that actually have frameworks, even like your framework, to talk about what this is doing for you, to talk about, you know, how this aligns with your own faith belief, whether you're Christian, Protestant, Catholic, whether you're Muslim, Jewish. There are frameworks within all of our doctrine that affirm loving nature, loving God's creation.
And being loved by
and being
nature.
loved by nature.
Wow.